Hello and welcome to Liz at Home. This is Liz right here, and today is going to be the first in the returning Thursday's tea and colouring. So without further ado, I'm going to get rid of the busy background and zoom in a little bit. And the tea I'm drinking today is by Carmine, and it's an orange chamomile green rooibos tea, which is a South African brand. Carmine is South African and rooibos is known in other countries as red bush. That's a direct translation, and they come in these little silk packets with the tea like that. And of course, being a herb type tea, one drinks it black. I've not been well. I have at the moment shingles, which is really very unpleasant. And I've been in quite a lot of pain and feeling fairly miserable. So I'm doing easy colouring today. I'm colouring in this Joshua Dunbar book, Easy 4, and I've been doing this little Halloween picture. I've done that with gouache, and I've used some metallic acrylics. You can see them shining there. And I thought I'm going to do a black background and just chat while I'm doing that. So I was trying to think of what an easy black background, and then I thought I might try using a sponge to put some gold or whatever metallic dabs on it. So I've hauled out, this is an ice cream container with some markers, and I have this nice big Pitt black brush pen that I've not used in a long time. I'm hoping it still works. And I have, this is a water-based marker. This is a pine tar marker, which is acrylic, so that might be better. I don't know how these two are going to mix together, but I'm generally going to try just going around with my trying to fill in the black. It's getting quite close to Halloween for everybody, isn't it? What do you guys do if you don't have children, or if you're sort of like me? I live at home. I'm a senior. My husband and I live in our home, and we don't have children living with us. We have many grandchildren, but they don't live with us. And we don't get people at the door for Halloween or anything. What country are you from, and what is it like? What's the Halloween situation like? I must say, I don't know if it's the medication I'm on. I'm on a lot of pain relief, because it's not the outbreak and the rash of the shingles that is the pain. It's the nerve pain that one gets. My skin feels so hypersensitive, and I have that awful, you know, when you've got flu and everything you touch makes you feel almost nauseous feeling going, and as I'm trying to focus on this, it makes me feel giddy. So I'm beginning to wonder if I should take my glasses off maybe. I've got my reading glasses on. I'm going to try without them. This is simple enough. And just colour in. This pen is filling this in nicely. I printed this book myself. Joshua Dunbar personally sent me the PDF so that I could review his book for him. He doesn't sell PDFs. He sells his books on Amazon, but I then printed it on paper that would be quite nice for markers, and it's shiny paper. It hasn't been the best paper for gouache, which I've used, or for the acrylics, but it really is nice for this Pitt pen because I remember, I don't know if any of you guys use these Faber Castell Pitt pens, but I remember trying them a while ago and they were very streaky and everything, so maybe this paper is ideal for them. I know it's like, I think, no, I don't know, I think it's an India ink. So, I don't know what would one call an India ink, water-based? I'm not clever enough to know. I'm going to leave those eyes like that. Maybe I will actually fill that part in. I did about 3 layers of the metallic acrylic paint, but I'm quite chuffed with how smoothly this is going down. Just want to check that I'm still in screen. Yes, I am, but maybe I should continue along this side here. I have not done very much in the Halloween coloring department. I actually bought quite a few things that I meant to color in, because although I really dislike horror, I'm not being judgmental, it's just something I personally don't like at all. I do quite like cute Halloween or cute spooky, and quite a few things that I'd actually wanted to color, but this has just been a bit of a difficult period for me. I'm trying to remember who I watched coloring with their Pitt pens. I've been feeling ill. I've been sitting semi-lying on my recliner in front of my TV screen watching a hang of a lot of YouTube, and I watched somebody who was raving about their black Pitt pen, Faber Castell Pitt, what's it called? A Pitt artist pen. And I thought to myself, whoa, you've got one of those, go and find it. So I did. I think I want to make a kind of a promise to myself to use some unloved art supply every month. I can't call it unloved, but give me an idea for a hashtag. Maybe I can start a hashtag for a change, for an unused or forgotten or something art supply. Again, my brain is not clever enough at the moment to even think of a name. It's something like that. The doctor booked me off teaching, so although I don't teach many pupils, I usually have my few private pupils, but I have not had them this week. Been just feeling fairly miserable trying to do what has to be done. My husband is really kind. So lucky with the guy I married. We've been married got married in 1974. So I think, what's that make it? 48 years. 48 years this year. Yes, it'll be 49 years next year. Gosh, we're nearly at our golden wedding. It would be nice if we both make it. I don't know where I'd be without my dearly beloved. I used to belong long ago, before, can't say before the internet, but before the advent of Facebook. I don't know if any of you remember, there were these chat rooms and things, and I'd been planning a trip to London, and I'd been on TripAdvisor looking for advice and looking at reviews of hotels and things like that. And there were these really nice people on TripAdvisor, but we ended up chatting so much that TripAdvisor itself got a bit irritated with us. So we ended up making our own little chat room, and I've now lost myself a bit in what I was going to say about that, because I've just thought I need to outline this handle somehow or other so that it can be seen beyond the black. Might as well go right around the whole bit here. This is a Giotto decor metal marker. But oh yes, I know what I was saying about this chat room. When we then chatted, people used to say DB this and blah blah, and I remember saying, what is DB? And then it turned out to be dearly beloved, a shortening for dearly beloved, in other words, your husband. Has anybody else heard that term? Does anybody else remember those chat rooms that one used to have? It was the only, no, I belonged to a different chat room as well to do with teaching singing, which was actually fantastic and much better than Facebook, because it was limited people with professional credentials and things, so one could have intelligent conversations and meet and make quite good connections. So I think that's about as far as I'm going to go with this, and I'll upload this for my first Thursday tea and colouring. And I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd love to have your comments and a little chat from you, and I'll be uploading another video, hopefully a bit longer, very soon. Bye bye now.